So Joe Biden is elected president. Interesting. Well, folks, I think I should start playing the lottery, or I should run for the next election myself because I am unbeaten in presidential elections. Last year, I voted for Donald Trump. I didn't think he would win. I thought Hillary would, but nope, Donald won. That shocked me. Same thing this year. This year, I voted for Joe Biden. Just to see, what would happen. I didn't think he would win. But he did. So I'm 2-0. Joe Biden winning is a surprise. For a while, I thought that Donald would win, probably by a blowout. But as the election came closer, I thought maybe Biden had a chance. And there are 4 reasons why Joe Biden was elected president. Number 1, it was the Russian interference scandal. Ever since Donald was elected president for 4 years now, the news media has been nailing home the point that there was Russian interference in the election. You had the Mueller report, you had the whole impeachment scandal, you had Cohen, I think he's Trump's attorney. He was arrested. Forgot what charge he was arrested for. I think it was some type of fraud the fraud scheme that he was in. Roger Stone, I think he was one that also was charged in the whole Russian probe. But for 4 years, the media was always talking about the Russian scandal. Was there interference in the election? This led to the impeachment trial, which Donald Trump was acquitted in. So I guess America was kind of sick and tired of this whole interference stuff, so they voted for Biden just to get Donald out of the way with. All right, and the Democrats, they were able to use that against him. You also had the coronavirus pandemic. The Democrats are able to use this against him. They were telling the public that 200,000 people are dead. Donald hasn't done anything about it. He fired his pandemic team a couple of years ago. He has no plan to battle the virus. Obama was taking shots at him for downplaying it. He said that Trump is jealous of COVID's media coverage. You also had the riots. They were using that against Donald Trump. They were saying that Donald Trump refused to condemn white nationalism, which Donald did on several occasions. That apparently but Democrats, they were able to use the riots against him. And you also had the Supreme Court vacancy. You had the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And what Joe Biden said, he wanted the public to have a say in who gets the Supreme Court nominee. This is what he said last month while all the mail-in ballot votes were being cast. He said that the people should elect the president, and that president should choose the Supreme Court vacancy. That's what he said. It's pretty much like a Hail Mary statement saying that he's not going to win the election. None of his projected policies and political promise and campaign promises aren't going to get him elected, so he's trying to use the Supreme Court vacancy to his advantage. Should the people have to have a say in the Supreme Court vacancy? Yes and no. The answer is no, because the president has a constitutional right to nominate a pick for that vacancy. Donald has the right to pick Amy Coney Barrett. So the Democrats, they were to use the COVID-19 pandemic, Russian interference, the riots, Supreme Court vacancy. They used all 4 of those things. They wrapped them up into a bow and used against Trump, and they were smart. The Democrats, they played their part smart. here what you see is the Electoral College map. Alright? There are several major states that Joe Biden won that Donald Trump won last year. Donald Trump won the state of Wisconsin last year. This year's Joe Biden. Reason why? Yeah, the Kenosha, Wisconsin riots. So again, they were using the riots against him in the state of Wisconsin. Donald Trump won Michigan last year. Joe Biden won it this year. The reason why is because apparently there was a plot to kidnap the governor, Gretchen Whitmer, and apparently Donald Trump threw an insult at her. And maybe that's why Michigan decided to go for Biden. Donald Trump, he won Pennsylvania last year. Joe Biden won it this year. So there are a lot of states that Donald won the last election that Joe Biden won this election, and that's what caused Joe Biden to win. Joe Biden was able to campaign in the areas that he needed to campaign in. They were smart. They had their strategies. They nailed a lot of points home to the public. That's why Joe Biden is going to be our 46th president in 2021. Now that's supposedly potential. Donald Trump, he could still file a recount. They could recount the votes and it could show that Trump won. But on this election thing, it's far from over, but come January 20th, Biden will be your president. So Joe Biden elected 46th president. Kamala Harris, she's going to be the first female vice president. So subscribe, leave your comments down below. How will Joe Biden do? Will he last 4 years? Will he get reelected in the last 8 years? How many verbal gaffes will he have in his presidential term? Leave your comments down below. Once again, Joe Biden, elected President of the United States.